Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're here with another NNRL broadcast from MET. It's been a little while, but yeah, we're here at the South Point 200 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're waiting for the race to start. Yeah. You may wonder why haven't I been broadcasting? It's because I'm traveling right now and I'm away. That's why. So oh, that. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just traveling and I don't got like my desktop to broadcast. If I had a laptop, then I could have, but I don't. So I only have my iPad and we don't have too much subscribers, so that's like not convenient. So yeah. So we're about to like begin soon. I don't know, yeah, okay, they're starting now. It's a little laggy, pardon the lag. But by the way, if you're wondering, I don't think anyone's wondering, but I'm traveling to San Diego. Yeah, stay jealous. Anyways, so now, it's been a while since I commentated. I gotta get refreshed. Alright, so now as we begin pacing, by the way, I can't fully see the numbers here, so pardon, but I put the names on, so I'm not calling them by like numbers and names. So there's the 6, P1 Collymore, that's Guy, if you're wondering, and Gavin, D4 Ljet, this is 17. Gavin, I forgot his number. It's been a while since I've broadcasted. Racing God is sort of new. I haven't really seen him that much. At least his scheme, but I don't know. So, alrighty. So, as we're like pretty much doubled up, I think green flag is about to go out, and green flag is out. Let's go racing at Las Vegas. There's a 6 in Gavin. Yeah, they're just instantly just trying to push each other. Alright, so most of them continue side by side. There's AFC, who actually went around, and Gavin, a little bit of a wall right there. It's a little laggy. Anyways, so AFC, he's climbed in the spots. Now we're looking at Gavin. Gavin kind of went back a little. He's trying to get his stuff up now. He just bumped into Racing God. Racing God plummeting into the wall. There's the 17 catching up, well, at least trying to catch up on the 6. And you have AFC is just trying to go around. P1 Collymore has been doing good so far in the last couple of races. He's been leading. Racing God and Cool Guy just went on the grass, got into it. Yo, the lags are really pissing me off. DFE 94, something's up with his tires, or I think that's 17, I don't know. It's one of the two. Alright, so here's the pack going down the straightaway, now going on to turn 3. And transitioning to turn 4, focusing on, I believe, is the 17 right now. That's what we have it set on. One thing, I'm not a racer, so I don't know, but I've noticed a lot in this race that they go low, like really low. So TTV Fire Tyler, I believe, is his name. Yeah, I'm Racing God. It's just a whole mess. I can't even say it. But most of the pack is kind of splitting up now, or at least starting to. We're currently focusing on TTV Fire Panda. Yeah. But the 6 has just been doing really good so far and just leading the race. Pardon that. Here's Cool Guy coming in low, just trying to get some spots. Yeah, but a lot of these really good drivers are able to reclaim their place and just get back up quickly. So here comes the pack. at least the front of it. um, kind of tired. For me, it's the morning across the fucking continent. All right, now as we have 40 laps to go in stage 1, we have 40 laps. We're still focusing on TTV. I really need to find out his number. Look at that. Cool Guy and DFE taking the place, or at least getting into that top 3 area. They're really like pushing P1 Collie back. Yeah, they're forcing him. Cool Guy, which I believe is Bear. Yeah, Heisen Bear. Runs the IRA. Yeah, Bear. He's also been doing pretty good in the last few races in the NNRL and in the IRA. By the way, next broadcast is Martinsville for the IRA. I think it's the hot dog something or cookout something. I forgot the name, but I can search it up right now. But yeah, we're just gonna continue to focus on what is Tyler. I believe you can see Cooper there going behind him, and the entire of the pack. P1 Collie is no longer in first place. You can see DFE 94 in the Echo Park scheme. He's been using that for a good minute, you know, it's a while. There's Tyler on the rear of the 6, and now as we go on to the back straightaway, there's the pack. Oh, something happened. I think it was Cool Guy who got smoky. Fuck. Alright, and now 37 laps to go as the pack crosses the start-finish line. You can see Tyler has reclaimed the first place spot. He's really good at like advancing. I've noticed that in the last few races. AFC has also advanced a lot and gone to the front of the pack. He was sort of in the middle back area, if you will, because of that previous little issue. I think he got caught in it. But yeah, there's P1 Collymore going in low. Something's going on back there. I think it was involving DFE 94 and Cool Guy. But yeah, P1 Collymore continuing to advance. Just a lot of these cars are really going low, that's for sure. There's Crimson, dead last. Racing God's actually dead last. He's in 11th right now. 12th would be me, because, you know, it's a cheap leaderboard. But, yep, leaderboard's there. And you may wonder why there's no graphics on it. It's because I'm on mobile. And I can't add graphics. It's fucking annoying. It's whatever. And no, this isn't Charlotte. This is Las Vegas. It's not Fox. It's MET. So. Anyways, back to the race. So, oh, Cool Guy. He almost just spun out there. You know, almost went in circles off of turn 2. Oh, pardon that. I just have issues. Yeah. Oh, AFC. Spinning. But recovering it. Now, as we're about at lap 11, it's about to be 12. And P1 Collymore retaking his spot. The 6 numbers. There's Gavin. He's not doing so good right now. But Gavin in the IRA has been doing good. And, well, sorry, no, not IRA. In the NNRL, he's been doing so far pretty good in the playoffs. But this is the first race of the last round of playoffs before the championship 4? I don't know. The championship finale, we're going to call it. Yep, so... yeah, so now we're focusing on the 6 here. He's been doing really good, advancing, getting to that spot. There's Tyler trying to go up, and later in the race, we'll try and get some more interesting angles, you know, like roof and rear cams, but we're kind of going to stick to the TV cameras. Caution was issued. I don't remember. I'm, like, really slow. I don't know why. Oh, there's the red flag. So, I don't know why there's a red flag. but we'll get back to you very soon. So, red flag is still out. That's cool. Bro, it's gonna be like more than an hour. I already know it. It's gonna be so cool. Wait, guys, y'all should definitely come to San Diego. It's a really nice city. So, we're at lap 13 out of 140, and there's a red flag out right now. Something's going on. I don't know what, because... Oh, there we go. I didn't tap the comms. But anyways, caution is out. We're going to continue racing. P1 Collymore currently leading. The 6, I think pit stops might be made, but... No, I think green flag pit stops are going to be made instead of, like, right now. Pits are probably closed because it's this early in the race. Alright, we now have 32 laps to go. It's going to be 31 when they get back to the start-finish line. Currently going off of turn 2. We're just continuing to pace. Pace, pace, pace. And speaking of pacing... no. By the way, guys, if you're in the IRA... MET Fantasy, we're gonna try that out. It works just like NASCAR Fantasy. It's just I like tweaked it a little, and I'm gonna test it in IRA Fantasy, and I might ask one of your owners for the NNRL and bring it here. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I might not. Who fucking knows? But anyways, the drivers are beginning to get doubled up. And doubling up. And as we enter the restart zone, green flag is out. Let's continue racing here. Stage 1 at Las Vegas. Now as the pack roars, we're focusing on TTV Fire Panda. I believe, at least. So, yeah, that's Tyler. Now as we head out to the back straightaway. Pardon me. P1 Collymore just really taking that first place spot, sticking to it. Tyler threatening that. And we have AFC behind Tyler and DFE behind P1 Collie. And now Tyler's in between. It's just a bunch of changing things, going from 2 wide to 3 wide and back to 2 wide. It's just insane. And by the way, the back of the pack also looks like its own battle. Kind of interesting, just a bunch of people trying to pass each other and get to the front. There's Crimson and Racing God. They're like really not good right now. Cooper, he's kind of recovering. Cooper is pretty good at advancing, but he takes time. D4 just smashed into like the middle of the front, and previously before that he went on the grass, and that set back Tyler. So now we're gonna focus on AFC. Can't see the numbers good, so yep. As we now head on to the back straightaway, DFE now leading in first place. Pardon the lag. God, I gotta memorize the numbers. I have content. I low-key forgot. But it seems like Racing God back there, if you caught the little glimpse, went on the grass. As we now have 28 laps to go here for stage 1 at Las Vegas. For the first race at the P1 or AFC was the green smoke. Alright, now as we head on to turn 4. Cool Guy is actually leading. P1 Collie, yeah, it is, she's there. Cool Guy, Bear. Yeah, Bear. This is this guy name. Bear is doing good. He's stayed in the front of the pack for like half a stage 1, and here it is. Back at, the front of the pack for stage one. So it's gonna be interesting. And yeah, the Echo Park scheme, DFE, is a threat. He's gonna be threatening him. Cool Guy's only being too defensive. There's Gavin. He was in the very back for half of stage one, really. And here he is advancing. Cool Guy just went a little in the air. I don't know what happened there. But we're still gonna focus on Bear. He's been Cool Guy, That's what you're doing. But we're just gonna stay on him because he's in the middle. It's a bit careful. Anyways, so DFE was doing some. We saw a little bit of smoke just back there. It was, I don't know what happened. It was too fast. But yeah, there's Gavin. He's now in first place right now. He's about to get that marked down on the leaderboard. Yep, there it is, Gavin. And all their times. Tyler now dead last. And even D4L. And, wow, those are the 10th and 11th place drivers. Tyler's in 11th, D4L jet. Then Gavin has reclaimed the first. And look at P1 Collymore in the 6 car. Just jumping up there and taking that first place spot back. He's really doing good. I mean, if there were power rankings in NNRL, he'd probably be at the top. Low key. But yeah, so we're just gonna keep monitoring. We'll just keep the camera on cool that. Anyways, there's Cool Guy on the rear, the 6. Gavin now just going out, not really in as he was previously. P1 Collymore in the 6 is just really ruling this race. He's he's the owner, so he kind of has everything. But he's been in it since the beginning of the NNRL. So yeah, we're starting to see P's in the chat. That means pit, by the way. So it seems like we are going to see some green flag pit stops. So coverage might not get interesting for a moment, but it's okay. That's okay. It's always okay. But yeah, more green flag pit stops are probably going to happen soon, especially as most of the pack is just going to run their stuff out, try and get, a good amount of laps. So let's focus here on the front, the little battle for third place happening between the top 3 drivers here. Gavin, AFC, and the 6, P1, Kali. There, P1 not being too defensive, which is a little surprising, but AFC just taking that first place spot. Now he's about to get it stamped on that leaderboard. Gavin's still in third place. Gavin is looking to win the stage, zooming by past P1 Kali. Not AFC though, but he's trying consistently with AFC to pass. P1, the 6, pardon the lie, coming back. And there they are. Yeah, AFC is taking that. You can see now Cooper has to pit. Yeah, a lot of green flag pit stops are going to happen. We are nowhere near the end, though, of stage 1. We are 21 laps away from the end of stage 1. Now it's about to be 20 laps to go as we approach the start-finish line. AFC staying in first place. P1 holding back Gavin. Gavin making numerous passes, all failing, with just the 6 just reclaiming that and just getting back. Yeah, they're just all side by side. It's a 3 wide in the front. AFC and the 6, I think, crashed into each other. Almost spun out there. Would have been horrible for the 6. Would have sent him back a lot. Well, not a lot, but just it would have sent him back. So, yep, there he is, taking back his first place spot. Now he's leading the laps again. Fuck. It's hard as fuck. Anyways. Yeah, so there's Racing God. A lot of the drivers are just pitting and coming out. We're going to see numerous drivers laps down. But it's okay. They're going to come back up. So let's just focus on the front of the pack for now. Here it is. P1 Collymore, AFC, and Crimson now. Well, Crimson, where's Crimson? Crimson's in third place right now. Well, now they both have to pit. So AFC is probably going to be one of the last to pit. And he's going to maintain that, spot. He's going to maintain it. So, of course, as the others try and catch by, let's head into our spectator camera. And here's a roof camera. Let's just, check out all the drivers. Yeah, most of them are in the pits or they're either entering in the pits already or just leaving. Yeah, you can see just multiple people just leaving the pit, putting P's in the chat. But yeah, here's P1 Collymore. Here's just a bunch of different cameras. So he's currently, according to the leaderboard, on third place, but that might change as AFC has done a couple of laps. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. Let's focus on AFC for a little here as we wait for the pack to reform. Yeah. Alrighty. So we're just gonna kind of stay focused on here for a while. We'll be back when I'll be back because I'm thirsty as fuck. I want to get water, so we'll be back with more in a few moments. Alrighty, so now as the race continues, we're here. We're here. We were focusing on Crimson right now, who was dead last, but is now in the front of a new forming pack. AFC, I believe, went to pit, so that's going to set him back a little. We'll probably regain his laps, though. So we now have 15 laps to go, currently on the back straightaway right now. It's not doing too hot right now. It's not doing too good right now. So here's a little spectator cam of P1 Collymore. In the 6, Outback scheme has been using that for a while now. Now we head on to turn 1. And you can see, I believe that's AFC rejoining. Now leaving turn 2 and onto the back straightaway. This spectator cam is a little useful. It's pretty nice. I kind of like it because sometimes the TV cameras be fucking themselves up. Anyways. Alright, so here they are. That was pretty close. There's P1 Collymore and Gavin. Gavin now in first place. But P1 Collie is trying to take that back. Yeah, here's AFC. Oh, these cameras are so fucking annoying. By the way, pardon the cursing. Alright, here's the front of the pack again. P1. Well, actually, no. Crimson Ice has been doing really good. He's in the front of the pack. He's advanced. I think the pits definitely gave him an opportunity, and he really took it. And he has chances of winning stage 1. He was dead last for the rest of stage 1. That's the thing about stages. Yeah, so Gavin just got busy with AFC, I think. I wasn't looking away. Yeah, P1 Collie though, the pack is sort of splitting up again, and a bunch of the drivers are starting to cluster up again, trying to get closer, and it is starting to show. But now the front has split up according to a single line, with large and small laps. But you can see AFC and Gavin are just really fighting each other back there, like. Like, they're really competing for fucking top 3. Yeah. God, this is gonna be a long ass race because it's like 140 laps. That's almost 2 hours. Trust me, I have enough experience from the IRA regarding how long I know races are gonna last. Alright, so now we're on the back straightaway. This is when the battle starts to get real for the drivers and also for the fans. They really care about, the drivers that they are fans of. So now as we have 10 laps to go, we're in the danger zone. Yup, danger zone. This is when stuff really starts to peak and get crazy. So, because when it's stage 1, you get points. Fuck. So we're gonna focus on the front of the pack here. A pack is starting to reform. You can see the diamond. Anyways, the 6 is currently in first place. AFC is going around through the side, currently too wide at the front. Well, a partial too wide, if you will. Gavin, AFC going sideways. That's sending him back a lot, and now it's just, there's AFC. Wow, he went towards the back now. So we'll see how that affects him, and he might regain it, he might not. Who knows if he'll even make the top 5. So, yeah, AFC is way back. He's just really dropping. Top 5. So here's the battle for stage 1 winner between the 6 and Crimson Ice in the Kubota scheme. You haven't seen that one. I think it's new. I don't know, I haven't broadcasted in a while, so I think it's new. I don't remember a lot. But, yeah, P1 Collymore not really being too defensive, kind of allowing for small passes, but most of them aren't successful for Crimson. Now, as we have 7 laps to go, this is a battle these two drivers are going to take seriously. Okay. So, that's 7 laps to go. 6 laps to go. So now we're at lap 40 out of 140. We have 100 left to go. Laps. And we have 6 laps to go in stage 1. So let's hope for no cautions. Right? Right. Alright. So honestly, this battle really is just not doing much. So we're just going to tune into multiple different drivers. Here's AFC. He's currently in 4th. He's starting to catch up. Cooper is just behind him. Cooper has been a little lackluster. Kind of expected more to him this race, but here comes the entirety of the pack. Sorry. Yeah, so we're just, in front. It got a little uninteresting. So, yeah, we know how that got this. Is still in first place, holding back Crimson. There's ASC catching up. Yeah, he's a lot of these drivers, the best ones, usually the top 5, are really good at advancing. And there's others who are in the bottom that are just good at advancing, but it's just so no shot. So yeah. Just so now as we get off of turn 4, there's the entire pack rolling by. 3 laps to go. In the first stage, pardon the lag, fuck. We'll just fall, right? Okay. There's a scene. Alright, we're gonna focus on King Collymore now, who was just passed by Crimson. Now, as we have 2 laps to go, is Crimson gonna win, or is the 6 car P1 Collie gonna reclaim his first place spot? Let's see. As we're on the back straightaway now, we draw nearer and nearer to the final lap for stage 1. He's sort of a little back. He's not really on the direct rear of Crimson. I can't see his number. It's like really just not viewable, honestly. Alright. Final lap for stage 1 as we now leave turn 2 and head onto the back straightaway. This is lap 45. It's about to be this final lap for stage 1. They're just getting really close. They're side by side right now. P1 with the pass, taking that first place spot. Who's gonna finish? And it seems like P1 Collymore has won the fucking stage. Alright. The 6 car has won stage 1. Doing pretty good. Yep. So red flag is out, so we'll see you back when there isn't a red flag. We'll see you back in a few moments. Yeah. Alrighty, we're back. So caution is out now as they begin to pace. So in stage 1, P1 Collymore did win. He did win, indeed. Yes, indeed. He did win. I don't know what's happening there. Sorry, I just gotta fix this. Alright, so I don't know why everything says speeding on top of it. Alright, green flag is out now. Let's continue racing here. Stage 2, you can already see there Cooper and D4 just already busy, man. P1 Collymore. Oh wow, this is a dangerous 4 wide, 3 wide. It's just really shifting between there. Here comes the entire pack. We're currently focusing on the 6 car, P1 Collie, as you can see. Oh wow, he fell to 8th place. That's not too good. That's not so good. Alright, so here's the entire pack. It's mostly just a 3 wide, really. It really is just a 3 wide. You can see Racing God, who wasn't doing so good for most of the first stage, is starting to do good again. Huge wreck there. No caution seems like has been thrown. Multiple people. There it is. Yeah, cool guy. Crimson, the Owlman. Tyler back there was also involved, and I think 2 or 3 other cars. Just multiple people involved. So let's go back to the front of the pack. Nice stand. So yeah, that happened, but it's okay. I don't know if that was the big one or yeah, probably the one. Anyways, it seems like they're doubling up. Because we're now getting closer and closer to the start and finish line. I don't know. I don't think pit stops will be made. Alright, so they're doubled up. We're about to go green. And as they enter the restart zone, Green flag is out. Let's continue racing. Here's DFE just taking first place from the 6 car. Yeah, DFE and even D4, they're just really doing good actually in stage 2, at least so far. There's Cooper in 4th. He's doing pretty good in advancing. You can see Racing God there in the back making multiple passes, catching up and advancing. The Alman just in the dead back. He's in the back. Yeah, these are just like, it's really nice. Yeah, so we're gonna focus on AFC for a little, and we're gonna keep it there. Yeah, so there's the entire pack. Not much happening. You can see there DFE just making multiple passes on different people, and P1 currently in the 6. D4 and I think Racing God engaged in contact, and now 2 people, and now other people, multiple people are involved in that. But most of them recovered and saved it. No caution was thrown, as we now have 40 laps to go. We're currently monitoring Cooper. Right there. Nice. Anyways, so back to the front of the pack. The 6 has taken back his first place spot, and now it's just DFE in the Echo Park scheme. What is Echo Park? Search that up. I don't know what but yeah, they're just really just getting shit done. You can buy used cars. Oh, that's what it is. That's good to know. Anyways, back to the race. So here's AFC, who he's been doing good so far in this race at Las Vegas, but there is room for improvement, and you can see there cruising racing guys going way to the back. Also the Owlman and Tyler has a nice little visual there. You can see the entire pack going by. Like that. Alright, so let's go to our chase camera. Here's AFC. You can see the entire pack. They sort of started to flip. Oh, wow. AFC just went into the wall there. You can see most of the pack has just split up a little, and now they're just going single file or just going in little 2-wides for sections and parts of it. So here's the 6 car with DFE literally on the rear. You can see there, cool guy is trying to get past Cooper. Cooper's being a little defensive. Here's a rear camera view of that. This is, yeah, DFE trying to go around the side. I think his number's like 35. If I saw it correctly. He's in the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. Oh, wow, Cooper. That's kind of an issue. Cooper had issues like that. Mounts in the air. So here's a roof view. There's a rear camera. There's the roof view. No one in sight because it's first place. And here's a view of DFE. I believe his number's a 35. He doesn't have too much competition. Well, now they're gaining up on him. And they're gaining up on him. You see cool guy there. They're getting closer on his tail. Literally on his ass. You can see Racing God the 20 making significant passes, and he's still doing pretty good. He is trying to still get in front of the P1 Collymore. Let's just switch it back to the regular camera. Alright, let's just go back to chase. So you can see there, cool guy engaging in contact there. Almost had like a really big issue there, like almost spinning out, you know. Here he goes, trying to get first place, and you can just see there the entire pack going, just now starting to form into a more of a close pack. You can just see there D4 and Racing God are just pushing each other. And it's just really getting interesting. All right, let's go. No, that's not good. All right, let's just. Here's a good one. Here's a rear camera view. You can see the entire pack there. Here's Cooper, who's actually about to be in second place. And Racing God. Oh, there's a 17 crashing into the D4. Yeah, I believe that happened. DFE and D4, they had their moment. And they crashed into each other. And here's Cooper. Anyways, there's AFC on the rear of Cooper. Cooper has been doing okay for the most part, and he's doing really good right now. He's getting in second place. He's advancing quickly. AFC taking in that second place by a very slim margin, that's for sure. Yeah, so here's P1 Collymore in the 6th, and there's the rest of the front of the pack zooming by. He's been doing really good for most of this race. I mean, really all of it. The 6 car. High pace for him. By the way, sponsors, if you want to be a sponsor for the NNRL, this is a free promo. Sponsorship deals are open, you know, all that. Of course, you know, as this is the playoffs and season 10, season X is coming soon. Of course, you know, there's a bunch of new things coming out, and the NNRL Cup Series is going to be renamed to the NNRL ZNP Cup Series. ZNP stands for Xander McKinney Photography. He's sponsoring that series, and there will be a second series sponsored by Metro Graphics with, you know, Xfinity Series cars. It's the NNRL Metro Graphics Divisional Series. That's the D2 for Season X, Season 10. I'm going to definitely do a whole thing with marketing. Trust me, I'm taking this shit seriously. Anyways, though, yeah, so if you want to know the prices for sponsorship deals, go to the announcements channel. Yep, for billboards, it's like 100 Robux per billboard, I think, or per race. And then if you want race names, it's 300. Wall decals, it's 150. 200 for decals on the stream, and 175 for ticker decals. So DM Kai, prices are negotiable, and we're actually monitoring Kai right now, so that's the cool part. And yeah, you know, next season's next. It'll be real exciting. Just, you know, wait and see. Anyways, so let's continue monitoring this. So here's AFC. AFC's in second place. You can see, where is P1? Oh wow, he went back. So AFC is now the first place driver. So yeah, he's the first place driver now. I don't know what happened with the 6. I was, you know, telling prices. Yeah, that happened. So alright, so let's go to a chasing camera. We're currently monitoring the 20 car Racing God. You can see the 6 kind of call it back there. He's in the, no offense, but this Spotify scheme is a little mediocre. No offense, but anyways, back to the race. So Racing God in the 20 car has been doing pretty good so far. He's been getting really active with the 18, who is Gavin. Gavin right now is starting to catch up. He's currently in third place. A whole new front pack is starting to form. These are cars that were in like dead last in the back, in the middle, that we hadn't seen for almost all of stage 1. Gavin was pretty irrelevant for stage 1, and here he is making his comebacks as we now have 25 laps to go. Here's a spectator cam. Looks pretty nice. TV2. It's like some cars. Camera shot. Anyways, so honestly, It's just a 3 wide at the front. They're just all side by side. They're just all trying to pass each other. You can see there Tyler not that far up ahead, who's in 11th place right now, so he might get blue flag might be done. It depends though. So yeah, but anyways, here it is. All right, so now as the rest of the pack catches up, a more packed pack starts to form, and here comes the 6 car passing Racing God, trying to pass AFC, and he's getting closer. Look at him zooming by, going next to Gavin. They're side by side, really almost door to door, and I don't know what AFC was doing. But here it is. This is P1 Collymore in the 6 car regaining his spot. He just passed Gavin. Well, the places are changing, but yeah, Racing God, he's gonna go to the middle, if not the back. We are starting to see P's in the chat, so green flag stops are gonna happen. So just like stage 1, Tyler way up in the front, just like went crazy. Now he is most definitely multiple laps down. Yeah, he's a lot down. He is multiple laps down. This is not good for him and his team. What team is he in? I don't even know. Holy shit. Anyways, so we're gonna. This is gonna be really interesting. This is gonna be real nice. Yeah, we'll see. It's nice now. Anyways, back to the race. So we have 21 laps to go in stage 2. This is gonna be a very, very, very long fucking race. There's more P's in the chat, more pit stops. I need a little goofy. So as here's a chase camera, you can see there's Gavin on his rear, just trying to catch up, really getting into it, as you can see here. And there is. Yeah, there he is. Did Gavin make a pass? They're just side by side, but I don't know, he didn't make a pass. So, wow, but a very, very close margin. Alright, so yeah, you can see others are multiple laps down because of the fact that they had to pit even before. You can see there. That's happening. We just got multiple camera views. So, oh, now man was getting a little busy back there. So, I'm gonna get water real quick. See y'all in a moment. We're back. Yo, how bad it fell. Okay, so we're back. It's really good here. So we're currently monitoring Cool Guy, Bear, otherwise known. They're honestly like the whole pack is just multiple laps down. They're all just starting to regain laps and catch up. So we'll see how that ends up. But oh my god, yeah. So yeah, multiple people are just laps down. Finally, AFC goes in the pits, and that leads people to regain their laps. It's giving them a chance, because to let these people get their laps up. So we're getting close to the 10 lap mark. You can see here we're monitoring the second place and the third place driver, Racing God and Cool Guy. They're about to become like top two right now because AFC's in the pits, so or not. That damn, he was that ahead. Okay, fuck, man. All right. Well, pardon me. Okay, so we still have Gavin, the 6 car, Tyler, and D4L Jet. They're all one or multiple laps down. AFC still in the first place, but I don't know. I'm not seeing him anywhere. So, yeah, Cool Guy and Racing God and the rest of the pack are going to take that spot from him. Oh, he's actually not that far behind. He's in 6th place. So now, as we're at 11 laps to go, we're getting close to that 10 lap mark, which is when things start to get heated. You can already see they're getting heated between Bear and Racing God. So this is a slim margin that, let's see who's going to win. Is it going to end in a photo finish? I don't know if they do that in the stadium, but yeah. Anyways, imagine being like a flight attendant and you get to attend a football game for free because your airline get you That's just crazy. Alright, anyways, so now 9 laps to go. Here's a roof camera of Bear and Racing God and the 20. You can see the other rest of the pack up in front. No blue flag yet, but who knows? There will be blue flag. We do see a couple of blue flags in the IRA. That's for sure. By the way, IRA goes to Martinsville. We're going to broadcast that. It's in a couple of days. On the weekend, you know. Of course. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm going to attend because I have a baseball game that I think I'm going to go to. Fuck, man. That's not convenient. Damn, I just realized that, so I might have to delete the message that I sent that I'm going to do it. So yeah, anyways. So Racing God, finally! This is the first time that he's been successful in taking that first place spot. Yeah, he's taking it. And it's really good. This is a song they used for the chord. It's a fucking bad song. So, alright, 7 laps. Well, now it's 6 laps to go. Racing God continuing to keep that first place spot. He's being very defensive right now, as you can see. with that win, with that place. And here it is, Racing God in the 20. And Bear, 6 laps to go, about to be 5. Let's see how this ends up. Does it end up in Bear's favor? Does it end up in Racing God's favor? You know, the heat's really getting crazy. But this battle is still ongoing. Bear making multiple passes, but not really doing so good because Racing God is being extremely defensive, really holding that spot down. He's just not letting it go. And that's an issue for Bear because he wants to win the stage. Even the race. So let's see how this ends up. I'm gonna get some more water. I already chugged the water I had, so we'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. 3 laps to go. Wow, Bear is not doing too good right now. He's trying to make passes. Oh, fuck. Pardon that. But, yeah, Racing God still being very defensive, really getting into that, and just doing the most. Low key, as he catches up to the back of the pack, which is ahead, like right there. They're getting closer and closer. The gap, it's closing and closing as they go faster and faster. And that's not good for those who are like dead last. And the leaders are catching up because that means they're way behind. But anyways, this is the final lap of stage 2. Let's see how this ends up as we now go in the back straightaway. We're getting closer and closer to the last 2 turns. Here's turn 3. I'm not seeing the gap. There's a gap on. Look at this one zooming by. It might be close. And here it is. No, Racing God's gonna win it. Racing God has won stage 2 of. He's won stage 2. Congrats to him. I think he's new too, so I'm like, oh, okay. Alright. So that was the end of stage 2. So let's transition to stage 3. As you can see here, they are pacing. And stage 3 is going to be one hell of a lot of laps. It's really like a lot of laps. We're currently at lap 92. It's about to be 93. We do expect people to pit, you know, of course, and people to make up their laps. There's the single file forming up. No doubling up, and surprisingly, no one going in the pits. That was, I guess, a missed opportunity. Your fucking decision. So now as they continue to pace, Alright, here they are on the back straightaway. As they continue to pace. This is gonna be... I don't know if it... No, I don't think it's gonna be a shit show. I think it's gonna be a good show. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good show. Alrighty. So, as we double up. Ah, shit. Alright, so now as we approach the restart zone, the green flag is gonna be waved soon. Where is it? Come on. There it is. Green flag's out. Let's go racing. Well, yeah, let's continue racing here at Las Vegas. Stage 3. So you can just already see the Owl Man just going way back, even though he was in the way front. Even though he was way front, now he's way back, and just, you know, putting himself in a bad position. Yeah. Here he is, just... Low-key, he was doing pretty good in other races, but now he's just failing to, you know, keep up. And that's not good. So we're just gonna monitor the Owl Man for some time. Because, like, you never know what's gonna happen. Alright, sorry, that's just but yeah, kind of a little lag there, so you can see there, here he is. He's kind of catching up the Owl Man. So he's starting to advance, catch up, you know, side by side with Cooper right now. You can see there. Here's the entire pack. Zooming by to the back straightaway. And you can see there. Yeah, he's like way back. Just really way back. Man. I'll be right back because I really gotta do something. I gotta like real bad. So I'll be right back. Oh shit. I'll be back soon. Alrighty, you know, the commentator's back. I had to, like, go real bad. So, anyways, though, business. Fuck, I'm just fucking around. But, anyways, we're just pacing right now. P1 Collymore in the 6 car is currently leading right now. You can see there, there's, you know, trying to put that together. You just see there a little single file. My yawning. Damn, loud ass police sound. Man, downtown San Diego is not for the weak. Anyway, so that's funny. Gavin and DFU just like kind of wrecked each other when they're about to go green. So yeah. No pit stops are being made. I think the pits are closed. Pardon that. tires broke. There's we enter the restart zone. Green flag is out now. Let's continue racing here. Stage 3. 42 laps to go. That's a long fucking while. So let's see some good racing. Currently, as we monitor the 6 car, P1 Colin, where you can see just crashing the wall, just like wall hogging. Stuff like that. Damn, now he's in the back of the pack. He was in the front. But let's do that. Anyways, here's the entirety of the pack. Let's monitor the first place driver, Crimson Ice. You can see there is something just happened. A multi-car wreck. Not wreck. Well, yeah, sort of. But most of it has been recovered. You can see there, Crimson Ice is going head-to-head with multiple other drivers. There's Racing Guard. There's the Owlman. Catching up finally, doing good. Yep, he's catching up. Doing good. Alright, so here's a chase camera of that, tank going by. You can see it's doing really good. Floor shot. Alright, so here's the front of the pack. You can see Crimson has 19, that's his number. Whoa! Multiple cars just smashing into each other, engaging in contact. No caution was called there. Fuck, pardon me yawning. We now have 39 laps to go. It's about to be 38. And someone just smashes his head on the field in the soccer game. P1 Collymore, where is he now? 6th place. He's really advancing. Told you. Oh, Tyler getting busy. He's having issues. That's fucking him up. Now you can see the 6th car going out. And it's just mainly a 2 wide for now. You can see the Owlman ruling this race right now. Will he rule for long? That's the real question. As we get close. Oh shit, this loud as fuck. As we get closer to the final lap. I'm stuck in my race. I'm more here, but I'm not doing anymore because I'm commentating. Alright, so this is just a little battle going on right now for who can win. Really, for now, it's just who can lead the laps. So here's Cooper and the Owlman fighting each other for first place. The Owlman just lost it. Cooper made his pass. And pardon me. And he made his pass. He's doing good so far. Let's see how this will affect the race. Now we're monitoring P1 Collymore. In the 6th car, he's towards the middle, back of the middle. Yeah, just the middle of the pack. And he's starting to advance. He's starting to do good. I think there's something on the road that's causing these cars to just bounce and shit. Racing God. I'm getting busy there. Hitting the wall, spinning. That's not going to be good for him. Who knows if that will really end his chances at winning the race. And caution is thrown out. There's the caution. There's the fucking caution. Oh wait, pardon the cursing. It's just like the last broadcast. The last broadcast with the IRA was so fucking bad, bro. Oh my god, it was so fucking bad. Like, bro, like, I do not, like, recommend, like, if you're a little kid, like, do not watch it, bro. So much, like, wow, like, bro, this one kid, I had to mute him because it was that bad. Like, was just talking, like, the most, like, just really not appropriate stuff, so, yeah. So here's the entire pack going to the pits. You can see just a bunch of cars. Alright, so there they go, exiting the pits. That is gonna be interesting. It's gonna have 30 laps to be. There's the pack. That's not a good view because they're all going way in. And I think they're going way out. Bro. Yeah, so as we continue to pace, they're about to double up. That's good, because that means we're about to go green. Well, it's not an organized double up, but it's okay. Here you can see them. I mean, no one's going to the pit, so... Alright. And now as we approach the restart zone, here is the 2 wide. Green flag out. Let's continue racing here, stage 3. DFE just has the speed thing on it. So, let's see how this ends up. AFC is currently ruling this race right now. You can see D4. Where's D4? Yeah, D4 is side-by-side with AFC. He's doing pretty good so far. You can see, what happened now? He's coming back. So that's going to leave D4. Oh, Gavin spinning. That's going to leave D4 to take that first place spot. You can see there, tucked in the little in-between area, you can see the 6 car is making passes and taking that first place spot. Let's see how that goes. The back of the pack is an absolute chaos. Like, really bad. This is an absolute chaos. You can, and now the front of the pack, and you see Tyler, the Owlman, AFC, multiple cars involved, and another caution is thrown. We'll be back when the race restarts. All right, I'm back just in time. So, green flag is now out. Let's continue racing here, stage 3. 30 laps to go until the end of this race. We have a long way to go. So, let's see. And car is already getting busy. Gavin. Fucking Gavin. It's always Gavin. It's always Gavin. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, though. Yeah, that's Tyson. Well, by the way, guys, on my flight to San Diego, I saw Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Just thought I'd say. Alright, so now we have 29 laps to go as they're just going to turn 2 and getting off of it as we now enter the back straightaway. Here is the pack zooming by. As you can see, Gavin, the 6 car racing god, also making multiple passes to get to the front. You can see all the cars are just racing really hard as we get closer and closer to the final lap for the race, stage 3, all that. final stage. What do you call it? The Owl Man. What a racing god. He's several laps down, and he's way up there. That is not good for him, so he needs to get way ahead. And ooh, that is too. He's up, down, dude. Alright, so here you can see all of these cars just really just getting into it. They're just all fighting each other really, really hard. Really hard. Alright, there's Cooper. He just passed like a bunch of fucking cars. And now he took... Oh, these Crips are getting busy. Probably with Gavin because of the menace. By the way, guys, our next broadcast, which actually, I don't know if it's going to happen, but if I can do it, then I will. And that's IRRA at Martinsville. I don't know if I can do it, though. Like, man, fuck. I don't know. Anaheim Angels game, I think, on Saturday, or whatever it is. It's in the middle of the day, so it's like, actually, I hope it's, honestly, I hope. Pardon the yawning. I just hope I have the time. Anyways, back to this race. Now, 26 laps to go, but 25 laps to go. It's just everyone fighting, honestly. Like, it's crazy. Look at D4. Completely sideways and hitting the wall there. He just got stuck in the middle. Alright, you can see Racing God making multiple passes. Now, he regained his lap. And he's in first place. But P1 Collie and the Owlman and Cooper, they keep advancing. Putting Racing God back. Yeah, now he's like fourth place. Whoa, P1 Collie more in the sixth. What happened, my man? What the fuck? Something happened with him. Now he's towards the back of the pack. That's unfortunate. It's kind of weird for him. But anyways, the Owlman, Racing God, they're in the front. They're going side by side. Cooper's joining in on the party. You can see they're just all side by side. Let's see that. Tyler's last. That's not going to be good for him. He's been doing pretty good in the last couple of races, doing okay, but this race is just not. It's just not him. It's not good. This is not even good in this race. So that's that. We're continuing to monitor the 6 cars. He's making multiple passes, getting back to the front. Gavin's currently in first place. Racing God is continuing to compete for that. You can see he's being very defensive there, and it is a very close margin. And you can see P1 Collymore just making a pass again. Now he's leading once again, and that's going to be good for him. As we now have 22 laps to go, we're getting closer and closer to that final lap of the final stage, stage 3. Yep, the final stage, the stage 3, the end of the race. Yep, all that. So let's see how this race will end up. This is going to be an interesting one too, because we've seen a handful of incidents and a handful of, potential penalties that may be handed out post-race, after the race. And we'll see how that affects the drivers. Make sure to join the NNRL server, by the way. This is the NNRL playoffs here at Las Vegas. This is the first race, actually, of the last round before the championship finale. Yeah, so 3 races in the third round. Something, I don't know, but yeah, it's just the round of something. I'm not really fucking sure. I'm not too sure of how that works. Let me search it up right now. Well, anyways, I'm not doing all this. Oh, it's kind of. Okay, so South Point 200. That's the name of this race. Welcome to the South Point 200. Next one is the Quaker State 400 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And then the race after that is the Cactus Jack 200. I didn't know they were sponsoring NASCAR at Phoenix Raceway. And then you have the finale 300 at Homestead. That's going to be an interesting race. We'll see who wins the 9th season of the NNRL. Next season is going to be really exciting. Just trust me when I say it. We're going to have a lot of new sponsors, some new streams, refresh shit. It's going to be way better than whatever this is. More professional, okay? We're going to do really good next season. So I'm excited. Season X. And I'm going to make a promo. Yes, I might make a promo, so you'll see that later. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, so we now have 17 laps to go. I'm just stretching right now. Whoa, what happened there? Multiple cars involved in that wreck. Caution was thrown out. One of those cars involved is the 6. He's in first place. That's not good for him. Yeah, that's not good for him. That's not good for him at all. He done goofed up. Let me like move this because oh shit, it's green flag already? Oh shit, I didn't even know. Okay, so green flag is out. Yeah, I didn't know. That's where the entire pack is doubled up right now. Fighting for the championship. Not yet, at least. They're trying to get a good spot. Get them playoff points. You know, like playoff points matter. They really do matter. Alrighty, I'm back. I got my pillow. So you can see there, just everyone going into the pits. Just pitting. We're not getting their resources. We have 12 laps to go. This is where it's going to get interesting as we get close to that 10 lap mark. And we get closer and closer to the race finish. So So let's just see how this is going to end up. And let me stay with y'all. So let's see how this race ends up. And let's see. Alright, now as they begin to pace. Doubling up, preparing for that green flag. Get in the flag. Get in the flag. Green flag. Is it on? And green flag. Let's continue racing. We're at Las Vegas. Final stage. 11 laps to go. This is going to be interesting. This is going to really be interesting. Right. So let's see how it goes. Now as we head onto the back straightaway, the Owlman and DFE fighting for that first place spot. You can see P1 Collymore trying to go in between the 6 car. Racing God also making some passes. Let's see there. Good. He's catching up, and we have 9 laps to go, so that's really good. Racing God is also catching up. He's trying to win this race. Pardon me. Yawns! Fucking yawns. Pardon that. So let's see how this will end up. Will this end up being Kai win? Will this be a racing God win? Let's see how this ends up, as we now have 8 laps to go. Multiple people just fighting for that first place spot, and Racing God currently has it. They're trying to keep it. You can see it's really just shifting between the people. It's really shifting. Indeed. And we'll see how that works. So we're currently monitoring DF and he's starting to catch up a little, and he is in the front of the pack. It's currently a 2 wide sort of in the front. It's shifting, it's changing, and all that. So we'll see how that ends up. It was the Owlman. He's gonna have to go back, and that's gonna run his chances. What the D4L jet just went a bit in the air, almost flipped there. Multiple people engaged in that crowd wreck. No caution. All right, here's Racing God. And the rest of the pack zooming by. Oh, there's the caution. There it is. This is the 7th caution in the entire race. Isn't that nice? We'll see how that ends up. Yeah, whatever. We'll see how that ends up going as they continue to pace. I'll continue with the commentating. You can see there. Back to the semi-final line. So let's see how it's gonna work out. Let's see how is it gonna work out. Alright, here's Racing God, P1 Colin, AFC, DFE, Tyler, Cooper, Bear, Gavin, Crimson, Owlman, and looking for LJ. All doubling up, forming into the pack, as we now have 5 laps to go. Currently it's about to be 4. And as we enter the restart zone, green flag is out. 4 laps to go here at Las Vegas for the final stage. Let's see who's gonna win. There's the 6 and Racing God. There's DFE. All making passes on each other. Other cars from the middle trying to pass. You can see there it's a tight competition, but there's the 6 being defensive and keeping that first place spot. Now as we head on to turn 3 and exit turn 4. Now to the front and approaching the start-finish line. 3 laps to go. There's P1 Collymore and the entire pack. They're all getting extremely close. It is a 3 wide right now. It's turning into 4 wide. It's going between 3 wide and 4 wide. Here we are on the back straightaway. You can see all of them just racing each other tightly for that first place spot to win this race. Tyler spinning out. Contact with Crimson and Tyler. And I think 2 other cars or just 1. Just ruined his chances there. Now as we have 2 laps to go. Let's see who's going to win this race. As we now exit turn 2 and head on to the back straightaway. Racing God is side by side, door to door with P1 Collymore. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be tight. There's the Owlman making a pass. Very close. Racing God pulling back. P1 Collie and the Owlman going very, very close. The final lap. Its final lap is out. White flag is waving. Let's see who's gonna win this race. AFC pulling back. He's done. And Owlman, he pulled back a little. Here's P1 Collymore side by side with no, not anymore. But they're all going side by side. This may be a close finish that's gonna require some photos, maybe a little photo finish. And it seems like it's close. I couldn't tell. According to the ticker system, that's a huge wreck that just happened. That's going to be penalty. According to it, the ticker, P1 Collymore has won the race. Let me check. Declared it. He has won the race. It was a close finish. It was a very close finish. Very, very close finish with all the cars. So that ends our coverage. I guess that does. It ends our coverage